Many blessings, many blessings. I hope all is well with each and every one of you. We are back, we are back, we are back. Let me put some of this anointing oil on. All right. Welcome in, you guys. I am going to give it a little bit for people to join, but if you are here, welcome. Hello, Rosita. I just sent you a snap. Hi, Brittany. Bendiciones. Hello, everybody. Bendición, bendición, bendición. Welcome in. Kamika, hello. Hi, you guys. I'm just now getting on. I had to get a honey jar ready for shipping tomorrow. Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I missed y'all. I've missed y'all. Thank you for the gifts, Mama. I have missed y'all. I know I've been here in and out, but by the grace of God, I've been getting some energy back. I had to sleep almost all day today. I had a banging headache. Oh my god, it was so bad. Thank you for the perfume. I had a banging headache today. I had to sleep it off. So I know I'm gonna be up tonight. I usually don't catch. Oh, you can't sleep. Well, we're on late tonight. It is 12:22 on the East Coast. I don't know where you guys are watching from. But I am live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and TikTok. Um, so we'll see who we connect with tonight. I am thinking about doing a collective. Are you guys down for collective? Are we down for collective or should I just go to the list? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Should we do a collective? Hey Jenica, what's up? Hello, don't best don't be stalking. Don't be stalking me, dude. I'm like, wait a minute, what does that say? Hey. What's going on, beloveds? Blessings to you guys. If you guys are here, I appreciate you. We're gonna tap in. If you guys let me know what you guys are feeling, let me know how you're feeling. All right, I always like to know how you guys are doing. If you guys would comment down below, let me know how you're feeling, how you're how you're coming through in the energy. I possibly will do a collective. Um, and then go into readings. I know I have a couple readings this week. Some people hit me up. I do have availability, so if you guys are interested on getting on the list, just send me a message, okay? Are you guys feeling a collective? Y'all wanting a collective energy? Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Collective. Collectives are always good. I'm gonna go into a new deck then. I'm good. I'm good. Hello, Lady Cam. She said, "Yes, don't do that, girl. I was trying to read what your thing said." All right, yo, we're gonna tap into collective. So if you are here, know that it is blessed and divinely guided. We are gonna tap in on call to prayer here in just a moment. But if you are tapping in, you know the deal. Say hello, drop a sunflower. All right, and if you are new here, drop a rose. Okay, that way I know how to distinguish the energy. If you guys would share the live with a minimum of 5 friends, we will be tapping into collective energy. I'm going to get a couple decks out that I feel drawn to. All right. I may end up pulling from my new deck as well. I don't know. You guys know how the energy goes, okay? Yes, drop them flowers, y'all. Drop them flowers. Many blessings to you guys. I've missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. Yes, I have. Um, let's see. I'm gonna keep these two for now. All right, y'all. I see the rose. I see the rose. Well, thank you for being here. If you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. All right, my name is Madam Divine for those who are new here. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I do have the gifts to channel those who have crossed over. I am also a Reiki practitioner, so I help with distant healing. If that is something that you're interested in, definitely send me a message. All of my contact information is linked down below. I am also a intentional jewelry maker. I make the dopest jewelry, healing jewelry at that. And I just recently published my first book. So if you guys are interested in supporting my journey, my life, my path, definitely check out the link, okay? Today I had the most beautiful encounter with my nephew. I called him. Well, actually, I called to talk to my sister, and my nephew quickly answered the phone, and he had my book in his hand. And, ironically, I didn't write the book for children, right? But he's in fifth grade and he could read. And he was like, Titi Eminem, because that's what he calls me. He's like, Titi Eminem. He was like, you are so interesting. He's like, I didn't know the upbringing that you had. I didn't know your history. Um, he didn't know the history linked with my father, his grandfather. So in a sense, it's breathtaking because it's generational healing. And he told me, literally told me out of his mouth, he said, Titi Eminem, I resonated with some of your pieces. And for him to be in fifth grade to resonate with some of my stuff, that just like for me was like, okay, you didn't just do this for you, you did this for them, because we don't, as adults, we don't realize how generational healing can really affect or impact, right? Our the ones that come after us. So that was like a beautiful experience. So if you haven't yet, please, I'm going to go ahead and do a second pre-order for signed copies. Or if you guys just want to purchase direct through my link, okay, go to my link and you guys can get it directly from Amazon and you'll get it quicker that way. When I do pre-orders, it takes a little bit because they are author copies. So it comes from a different manufacturer. So if you're in a rush, I suggest you get the Kindle version or you purchase it yourself. And if you are willing to wait just a little bit, then I can go ahead and send you a signed copy. And it's not just me signing it, I literally write you a personalized message as well. Okay. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our prayer and tap into our collective energy. All right. If you hear frequencies in the back, I have frequencies playing. I know the last time that I was live, I was doing a honey jar and there was this loud frequency noise and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And I have yet to figure it out. And it's okay. Maybe it's just there for whoever needs to hear it. Okay. Let's go ahead and tap into our prayer. All right. Let's do it at 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And if you have to leave, you're more than welcome to check on YouTube, okay? I'll post the video on YouTube for you to run it back with timestamps, okay? All right. Ooh, I wanted to ask you, when are you free so we can do my honey jar? Girl, I got time this week. Send me your intentions. Anybody who's wanting to do a honey jar with me, I want you to sit down. Okay, I don't want you to rush your intentions, but I want you to sit down and write your intentions. And once you have them written down, doesn't have to be perfectly written, just whatever your intentions are, I will look over them. If there's anything that I see that I might want to jazz up, or maybe there is something that you are missing, then I'll add it in and configure it into your honey jar. And then from there, I can tell you what the price would be. based on your intentions. And then once it's paid, I can go ahead and start the honey jar. I would show you the honey jar, but I already have it packaged. But we did it on live a couple days ago, and she is really excited to receive her honey jar. I did post it on my stories. If you want to check it, I'm pretty sure I posted it onto TikTok because I post on several different platforms. But yeah, send me your intentions, Jenica, tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow. And if you need to spend more time on it, then you're more than welcome. But I definitely am going to be picking up a lot more honey jars. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing a lot more honey jars now. All right, you guys, let's tap into our prayer. If you're here, God bless. Know that it is divinely guided, and there may be a message here for you. So please stick around, okay? Make sure you are following, interacting with this live, and tapping. Beware of scammers. I will never contact you. That is not me in your DMs. Okay, I'm a firm believer as a healer, your people come to you. So if you want to reach me for something, then you send me a DM. All right, because I will not send you a DM. All right. All right, let's tap in. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación, líbranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era al principio, ahora y siempre por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, amén, amén. Holy Spirit, we give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you have aligned me and the collective. I ask that you please remove my energy as I now tap into the divine frequency. Use me as the beacon of light and as the vessel to channel the messages for those who need clarity at this time. God, I ask that you align me with every being that I need to connect with tonight on whatever platform it may be, as our messages are timeless. God, I ask that you prevail and bring truth and clarity and perspective to those who need it most. I ask that you shed your love, your healing frequencies over to the collective as we need it most at this time. I call upon my spirit guides, my soul tribe, my soul family, my loved ones who have transcended in love and light, those that are here for the highest good of the collective. I call on you. I call upon my spiritual court. I call upon Archangel Michael for your divine protection. Please protect me from my crown all the way down to my feet. To my feet, and extend that over to the viewers wherever they may be watching from. May you align us in spirit and energy in the highest vibrations. God, I thank you for all that you continue to do. At this time, I call upon my spiritual core, my santos, my eguns, my muertos, las gitanas que me acompañan, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra, and my grandmother. As we now tap in, Ashe, 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 mote it be. Many blessings wherever you guys are at. We're about to tap into collective energy. So if you're here, welcome. All right, go ahead and drop those sunflowers in the chat. And please, 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 if you're on TikTok, please continue to make sure that you are tapping. Let's get those likes up. All right. I wanna see the most likes tonight. I want to see the most likes tonight since I haven't been on for a little bit. All right, let's tap in. Holy Spirit, Holy Father, in regards to this beautiful collective, let's go ahead and switch it so you guys see the board. Let me go ahead and write down our timestamp. We're going to start, 14:14. Okay, 14:14. A lot of you guys may be seeing lots of synchronicities at this time, okay? Lots of numbers that are mirroring, okay? Some of you guys may be encountering some mirroring energy at this time, okay? Could be a soulmate, could be a family, something about mirroring energy, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock right now. Something about synchronicities. It seems like something on the righteous path, all right? You're in the right path or going on the right path. Spirit, what is the energy for this divine collective? Whatever it is that you are Whatever it is that you're working towards, collective, you're right in sync. You're right where you need to be is what I'm hearing. All right, let's tap in, beautiful collective. What is the energy? What is the energy for this beautiful divine collective today? Ooh, nurture. And look at the flowers. Look at the flowers, y'all. We have nurture here. All right, nurture. I love this energy. We have nurture here. Okay. Uh, Nurture. Some of you guys are really tapping in or starting to tap into your soft energy. Okay, especially for those that were always moving out of that masculine energy. I definitely sense that you guys are softening up or working towards that. All right. We have Vesta. Vesta. A lot of you guys are really securing your passions. Look, passions and partnerships. Okay, you guys are nurturing all these things. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to draw this energy in towards you. All right. We have mystery, the eighth house, giving Scorpio energy. So some of you guys may be a Scorpio. Scorpio may be highly aspected in your birth chart. But for a lot of you, there's a lot of mystery in life right now, right? Maybe there's a lot of things that you're wanting to navigate, right? And maybe you're navigating on your own. Maybe you're not speaking anything to anybody, right? I see a lot of you moving in some sort of secrecy, right? Not really letting everything be told at this time. Um, and honestly, life needs a little mystery. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody needs to know what's going on with what you got going on, right? So a lot of you guys are nurturing lots of projects. Some of you guys are nurturing partnerships, new connections. Okay. Yeah, look, building your own community, okay? Some of you guys are really, really tapping in or connecting with your soul tribe, your soul family at this time, okay? With community here or building your own community because sometimes it's not generated through blood. Sometimes it's not generated through blood, okay? Sometimes your family is soul, right? Your soul family is people that you were meant to align on the spiritual plane, right? So a lot of you guys are either connecting or rebuilding or even like I'm getting sisterhood, right? It's like you feel like the sense of belonging, community. You're nurturing your community is what I'm getting. Lots of nurturing here. Lots of nurturing connection, okay? I love that. And you know what is crazy as I'm seeing these I'm looking at the imagery in these cards, right? And the first three, they're very vibrant, very bright, right? And then the lower part is like that dark mystery. So a lot of you are having to balance or are balancing your light and your dark energies. Okay. A lot of you guys are nurturing it's like you're nurturing and you're balancing your light and also your dark energies. And that requires lots of patience. I see lots of hands on. Okay, there's lots of hands on here. We got the 12th house. A lot of you guys are really in this introspection, okay, really inquiring or asking questions. Some of you guys are really because I'm seeing even uh, I'm getting a lot right here. I'm getting lots of downloads. Some of you guys may be looking more into your ancestral roots, into your history, your past history. Some of you guys are really questioning things from your past and piecing things together or connecting the dots, right? Because I'm seeing dots being connected. It's like fragments that once were shattered, you're able to piece together and not just glue together, but mend. Okay. A lot of things are coming into fruition for you at this time. Okay. A lot of you turn your darkness, your pain, your grief into your abundance. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's deep. That's deep, y'all. Okay. Some of you guys may range from the ages of late 20s, okay, to 50s. Okay, late 20s to 50s. I know that's a age gap right there, right? But I really feel like some of you guys who are going through this right now are in your late 20s, early 50s. Sustainability. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of you guys are really working towards something right now. Okay? Um you're 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 rebuilding a system that works for you. You're rebuilding a system that works for you. A lot of you guys had to change your thought process or transition your belief systems, okay, from what you used to believe, you know, your upbringing. But I definitely see that a lot of you guys got um you've got your stability down packed. Okay, you're building your community. A lot of you guys again are nurturing. You're watering the correct plants. You're going to start seeing those plants now turn into some sort of crop, right? Something material. Spirit, show us some places when it comes to this collective. Show us some places. Ooh, forest. Some of you guys may like to be in the forest. I'm one of them. Who considers themselves a fairy? Because I be all up in the I be all up in the woods. Okay. Um, nature is your sanctuary. Okay. You feel at peace. You feel the most at peace. I feel like a lot of you guys also may be doing lots of grounding work, lots of chakra work. Some of you guys really are focusing on really balancing your chi. Okay. Uh, bird, but we cousins. I'm the fairy, yeah, the bird. I love that. I love that. I love that. Literally just came from the lake. I'm telling you, it's something about the forest, right? That is just it brings not just I'm sorry if you guys can't really see the visuals on YouTube. There we go. Something about the forest, right? The mystic energy that brings you that sense of belonging, right? It's like you're like I know I belong here. Like and I really feel like that's deeply rooted, right? Like that's generations. Okay, that's your ancestors. You're walking through your ancestors, okay? We have living room here. Okay? So some of you guys, your other sanctuary is your living room, right? Your couch, where you feel most comfortable. You know that one couch that you have that's so cozy that any friend or any family member that comes over, they slouch and they knock out, right? I feel like a lot of you um when it comes to your own peace of mind, you find yourself navigating the forest, right? You find yourself kind of secluding yourself from everybody. Some of you guys may go to water, some of you guys may go to the mountains, whatever that may look like for you, right? But when it comes to like nurturing your connections, like family, loved ones and all of that, like something about the living room space holds lots of good energy or needs to hold good energy. I've talked about this with some of you guys, but feng shui is very important, especially within your home, especially if you have people coming into your home. So make sure that you set the proper channels within your home. Like, don't allow just anybody coming into your space because not everybody has the best intentions, right? Not everybody is going to come in with that graceful heart like you do. So always make sure that you practice your feng shui in your home. Set some soul out to absorb whatever negativity. Have your Buddha in your living room to drag in that peace, right? So you don't have chaotic energy. Plants are also a great way that you can house peace into your home and bring in that sanctuary. All right. Um, Also, changing your room around, okay? Changing the room around every so often also changes the chi in your home. Does that make sense? So if you guys are doing some spring cleaning right now, definitely focus on the family area, family room area. Maybe there's something that you want to change, maybe a couch, maybe a table, maybe even a piece of artwork that you want to bring into your home, okay? That will bring in that very sanctuary that you want to keep within the home, okay? Post office. Some of you guys may be waiting for some information, okay? Maybe you're waiting for some mail. Maybe you're waiting on somebody to reach out to you, okay? Some sort of communication um that's important here. Um, and I'll get more into that here in just a moment, but something about the post office. Maybe you went to the post office today. I know I went to the post office today. But I don't know, something about maybe tracking something, or maybe there's a package that you're trying to track transportation wise. We have the gym, okay? So some of you guys are strength training, really working on your endurance. So I see lots of things going on in your energy. All right, you're a nature lover, you're somebody that likes to be outside, you're someone that likes to receive the sun rays, right? You're somebody that is not stuck inside all the time, but can be, right? You can be comfortable because that couch, right? That couch is a very comfortable spot. Once you get in it, you're like, I don't want to get up. Um, I see a lot of you working on your health, okay? Fitness goals. Some of you guys are purchasing gym equipment. Some of you guys are possibly training for something, okay? There may be some sort of I don't know, run or a trail or something that you're wanting to do. Because the mud run came to me. Like, I know I'm doing the mud run next month. So maybe there's something like out of your comfort zone that you're wanting to do. And I'm hearing that you should do it. Okay. I'm hearing that you should do it. Overall, good on health. Okay. I don't see any problems with health. All right, Spirit. Let's get more on this correspondence or this package. What is this for my collective? What is this energy for my collective? Yeah. A lot of you are very generous, okay? A lot of you are very generous. There could be some sort of message coming in here. Some new project or opportunity that's going to unfold, right? That's going to allow you to give and receive. So there may be some sort of some sort of message that will come um, uh that will come to you in regards to this new opportunity. Um, I see lots of prosperity for this collective. Okay, so if you've been struggling within your financial dynamics, I see new things opening up for you. So if that's something that you were stressing out about, don't. Just change your mindset, okay? Your thoughts create things. All right. I feel like that causes you to be stuck, especially if you fear the unknown. Okay. Trust me, nobody likes to fear, or excuse me, nobody, I don't want to say nobody. Not everyone can take charge and leadership of things of that are unknown. Okay. Um, you guys gotta work on this. Okay. Um, yeah, I see some insecurities lying here as well. Could be some jealousy. Thinking I know I'm gonna be okay, but waiting on approval for funds to come in. Yeah, look, 6 of Wands. Listen, I know for some of you, insecurities don't necessarily mean you're insecure about your body, your appearance, or anything. Sometimes insecurities can be your own stability, right? Um, I saw this one video earlier today, and it was basically, I didn't like put the sound on, but you could see that the person was distraught. And it was either a Gen Z or millennial, and they were crashing out because they can't afford their bills. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just this person, everybody as a whole, we're all going through it as a country. Okay, so if you have been struggling to keep your everyday mundanes, or if you had to kind of slice certain things within your budget, you're not the only one. Okay, you're not the only one. It's just the way that things are unraveling within the country right now, where it's making it difficult for us to thrive like we used to. Okay, um I'm definitely feeling like there is a need to heal, especially when it comes to financials. Okay, generational healing when it comes to wealth. Because I feel like you've held on to this perception, right? You've held on to this perception um, that you've had to take on every single responsibility, right? Because it was only you that could do it. I feel like a lot of you need to let that shit go. Okay, um because it's also fucking with you now, because even though the country is going through what it's going through right now, that still doesn't change the fact that you can manifest and change the trajectory of everything, right? Manifestations works with your faith. If you do not, if you do not believe in your work, if you do not believe behind what you say, it will never come into fruition. If you say you're broke, that's exactly what you're gonna. What that's exactly the energy you're calling in. All right. So every time y'all come in here, oh, I want to get a reading, but I'm broke. No, no, we're not broke. We're rich in spirit. And when it is time for you to align for a reading, then it will happen. Right. It's the way that you need to change your. You need to change the way that you speak things. Um, Ace of Cups. I feel that this collective is stepping into not just the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Cups too. So we got two aces here. New, 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 new. What are you going to do with all this new energy? Okay. You've never experienced this before. You've never done this before. You know, for some of you, you're the first generation that gets to do this. You know, what are you going to do with this energy? Are we praying for the outcome? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like spirit is saying, you know, be very adamant, especially when it comes to your, um, especially when it comes to what it is that you want to call in. All right. Again, manifesting is going to be your best friend here. All right. You have the willpower to command what it is that you want. You have all the resources that you need to be successful. I be telling y'all be have your kitchen is your apothecary. Okay. Now, if you don't know anything about it, then please don't touch nothing. Please don't touch it. Leave it to the professionals. Okay. If you don't know how to manifest, or if you're unclear on how you want to speak your intentions, then shoot me a message. Okay. Be clear on your intentions. That's why I say, even with the honey jar, right? You can reach out to me and say, hey, Madam Divine, I want a honey jar. But if you don't know what your intentions are, I can't help you, beloved, because I can't create a honey jar off of nothing. I need to know what your intentions are. What do you want to call in? This is your life. This is your life to live. I don't want you missing out on anything that you want, right? So be real direct and real intentional on what it is that you want to draw in, collective. All right. Keep your peace. Keep your peace intact. Um, Focus on some feng shui, okay? Feng shui to help balance the chi in your home. Um Continue focusing on your health. Okay, I see health on the rise. Some of you guys maybe have some goals, right? Cuz I also see cycling here. Maybe you want to try something, or even like a bike, right? Y'all want to go on a bike ride. Bike trails. because I'm seeing the bikes, the old school bikes with the basket, right? Some of you guys might be taking your pets on these like nice little excursions. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, okay? Especially with the weather lightening up as it is. All right? Sharpen your mind. And sometimes the only thing you need to do to sharpen your mind is get away. Get away from everything else and just see what's out there. You guys get what I'm saying? Um that way you can, because I see motion here at the bottom. Sometimes your mind doesn't allow you to take that leap of faith to get to that next point, if that makes sense. I'm hearing motion, motion, baby, motion. I took this thing out to empowering questions. I'm gonna go ahead and ask, and this could be a assignment for you guys tonight, because you guys know I love to give y'all homework. I'm your little teacher. I'm your spiritual teacher. Um, and if you guys want to respond in the chat, you guys are more than welcome to. If not, you guys can send it to me however you guys want, okay? So I'm going to pick a random question from here, from this deck, that aligns with this message. Spirit, for this collective, what question do we have? What question do we have for this collective? Boom. What am I thankful for today? What am I thankful for today, y'all? I want you guys to write it out, okay? What are you thankful for? This right here, practicing writing out is the very thing that you guys need to learn. Hi, Jesse. Is the very thing that you guys need to learn when it comes to manifestations, okay? So, what am I thankful for today? Okay, that's question one. Y'all know I believe in the powers of three. All right. So let's see. Question number two. How have I become me? What am I like? Ooh, that's real reflective. That's real reflective. So if you guys need to screenshot, you guys can screenshot. All right. It says, how have I become me? What am I like? Sometimes that's a good question to ask, because I don't like to give people any reason to think that they know me better than I know myself. Okay? You will never know me better than I know myself. So, how have I become me? What am I like? Okay? And last question, and then I will open up the list. I may do some card pulls, possibly, but I think I'm just going to go into readings if anybody wants to join the list. How would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? Ooh. So what kind of blueprint are you wanting to leave? How do you want people to remember you? Okay. So if you need to screenshot that, go ahead and screenshot it. These are all great questions, okay, to reflect on. What would I want people to remember me? How would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? Okay. I want y'all to ask yourself these questions. So, what am I thankful for today? How have I become me? What am I like? And how would I want people to remember me when I'm no longer here? Sometimes knowing these questions really bring a lot of perspective to your own life, right? Because some of you guys really question what your purpose is. You question, like, why am I here? Because I hear that a lot. Like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, I question on so many occasions. Well, guess what? I'm there with you. Okay, I'm there with you. I've literally questioned my life so many times. Like, why must I endure everything that I endure? Why am I here? And clearly it's because I'm here for a reason, right? And a lot of you guys have said that to me, especially where I put my suicide awareness video recently that I posted, because I was one of those that really struggled with my purpose, like struggling to even want to be here, right? Because life can be so freaking hard. Um, but there's a reason and there's a purpose as to why we go through what we go through, through our stories, through our journeys that we take, we uplift another person. And I really feel like God really used me to be that vessel, right? That light that people need, right? Because trust me, that light has dimmed out I don't know how many times in my life. And I had to bring that light right back. And there was nobody that could do it but myself. And I say the same thing to y'all, like nobody can bring that light back but you. It's solely up to you to do that. You understand what I mean? But yes, you guys, please make sure you're doing your shadow work. Okay, make sure you're asking the right questions because it's important. Shadow work is important. Just as much as healing is important, so is shadow work. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you guys, let me know. Bendiciones. How are you? Thank you for waking me up and I thank for waking me up and breathing. Amen. That's a blessing. That is a blessing, y'all. If this reading resonated for you guys, take whatever it is that you needed. Um, I'm just a messenger. All right. Know that your life has great purpose. And if you're not aware, then just sit with yourself for just a moment. Okay. Sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions. Get deep within yourself. Um, and once you do that, which deck is what? The question one? It's called Empowering Questions. And I can add this to my Amazon cart. I mean, not my Amazon, my Amazon shop. So you guys can purchase. I'm doing that more. If anybody wants to purchase anything that I've got, I have an Amazon storefront that you guys can check. And it just makes it easy for you guys to purchase whatever it is, like my books, any books that I use for like healing, or certain prompts that I use, like I'll share with you guys and I'll let you guys know. But that is the collective energy. Thank you so much for those who stuck around to receive that message. um My list is open. If anybody would like to join the list, it is a $15 quick tap in. I'm still running my 35 special for in depth, but if you guys want to book private, you guys also have that option too. Okay. Let me get an angel number. Angel number fours. I'm seeing, look, 1:04 a.m. and it's 4:14. I'm seeing fours everywhere, y'all. So I definitely feel like 4 is a significant number here as far as angel number. It says, you may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There is an angel in all its glory watching over you. And pets are very attuned to shifts of energy and the presence of unseen things, of unseen beings. If your dog or cat perks up and seems to sense something, it's possible an angel is visiting your home. All right, so pay attention to your pets as well. Okay? Pay attention to your pets, pay attention to your surroundings. Um, there's messages that surround us all over. All right, you guys, I released the collective energy. I call back all my energy. Ashe to the ancestors in advance. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that beautiful message for the collective. I have been seeing 444. Yeah, four all over the place. I just keep seeing fours all over the place. And we're also in the month 4. So I don't know. April could be some major shifts happening for you guys in April. I don't know why that shut off, but there we go. Yeah, but there may be some major shifts happening in April here for you guys, okay? And if anything happens, please let me know, okay? I would love to know. I definitely would love to know. I could do a couple card pulls, all right? If anybody wants to do a card pull, make sure you are following. Drop your name. I'll do a few. I do have a private in the morning, so I won't be on for too long because I don't want to be too groggy. But if anybody wants a card pull, go ahead and drop your name in Zodiac, and I got you. If not, I will head out. And I will be returning tomorrow. I don't see anybody. Any card pulls? Any card pulls? List is open. Y'all let me know. Ooh. Hey, how are you? Bendiciones. How you doing, mama? No card pulls? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. What are you up to? Can't sleep? It was a good collective. It was. It definitely was. Rosa Torres. Vamos para ti. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels for Rosa, please. Align me with the energy. What does she need to know for Rosa? Ooh. If it comes out again, Rosa, let me shuffle it one more time. Rosa, you can't sleep. Well, my list is open. List is open, y'all. For Rosa. Rosa. We got the Six of Pentacles here, okay? And the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like when it comes to you, you're either working strongly on your stability here. Oh, excuse me. You're working on your stability. Um, Maybe I don't know if this is you because Taurus is right here, right? This could be your energy. Do you feel like you've been giving more than what you've been receiving, or do you feel like you've been working on balancing that? Especially when it comes to like gatherings or like parties, or I don't know if you've like agreed to if you've agreed to, put up some services of yours. Um maybe make some agua frescas or something for an event, and you not really receiving what you truly deserve. Be careful with that, okay? You can always help. You can always help, but know your limits, your limitations. Because I feel like, not saying that people take advantage of you in any type of way, right? But I feel like when it comes to certain dynamics, especially when it comes to your business standards, not all your stuff should be given away. I feel like you work hard, and you should definitely be compensated for your work, your time, your effort. So don't allow people to take advantage of that. Cuz I'm picking that up, okay? I don't know if it has something to do with your side hustle, but there's definitely an energy here of, not receiving what it is that you truly deserve. So be mindful of that, okay? There could be something coming up too that they may want. I don't know why I keep saying they, but maybe some sort of somebody may be wanting to come in and I don't want to say somebody, but like I definitely feel like some opportunity is about to come in for you, but just be mindful of the opportunity. Okay. You can say yes, but on your stipulations. Facts. 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 All right, you guys. Well, I love y'all. I'm gonna head out. I will be back on tomorrow. Um, I do have some readings, some private readings. I'm not sure what time I'll be on, but I will be on tomorrow. You guys can definitely hit me up off live if you guys are interested as well. Um, and connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any of the platforms, okay? Twitch is something new. But I always say go to YouTube. Okay. YouTube is like the final place where I want everybody to kind of, I want to continue to grow there. So I believe we're almost at 700, which is great because I feel like we've been in the 600s for a long time. But slowly but surely we will continue to grow. I'm not feeling any type of way about it. It's growing as it needs to. So thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. I love you guys.